Welcome to another video here on the John Doc YouTube channel.
We ain't giving away that weak bitch. We giving away this man of a turbo.
Really? Can you feel the tension in the air right now?
This is what you call half stepping, full stepping.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
That's the difference.
This is two stepping.
You can be two stepping. You can
be, yeah.
So this right here, I wouldn't even waste y'all's time and give this to you, because this thing right here, this won't poke your eye out. This will give you a red eye. This might even give you a pink eye.
It just
it's
gives you a
shitty.
pink eye.
Because it's shitty.
You lose both eyes at the same time with this turbo.
So if it's shitty, does that make it a brown eye?
You couldn't. Giving away TDI turbo. It's 8596. It is a real deal eye poker 3000.
It is heavy as shit.
It is. It's a man. It is a man. T6. I think it's a 132 AR, V-banded compressor housing, and this thing right here is just like a child compared to it. I mean, look at that. Imagine if I gave that to someone. They'd be like, what is this? All you guys have to do to get entered to win this is go to lsnasty.com. I got a new shirt out. I got new face mask. I got new limited edition stickers. I got hoodies. I got shirts. Everything in the past collections tab is double entry right now. So go and get entered to win this turbo. We're going to give it away, and whether you got something to put it on or whether you just need a badass paperweight or whether you just want to like set it outside and let it get rusty, like, oh, you did free it up. That was good. Like this thing. This could be yours. So go to lsnasty.com and get entered. All right. Enough of that. Let's get down to business. Camaro. You guys know I had some issues when I turned it up, so I'm just not going to turn it up all the way. Let it ride around a wastegate. I need to get some E85, but more importantly than that, I need to do a burnout for no reason whatsoever.
No,
realistically, it's for
we need to knock some tread off that tire.
Just that one?
Just that one. So
I
we're gonna take one axle out.
It's cold as hell outside, so I figure there's no better place to do a burnout than in the shop.
In the cold shop.
So I've never done a shop burnout before, but honestly, Whistling Diesel is like, he's like my idol. He's so petty. He makes, like, he's just the funniest dude ever, and he just tears everything up, and I just aspire to be like him one day, because honestly, like, I think his shit is hilarious. Yeah, I tear shit up, but it's not funny. But no, he's like, I watch his shit like every day, because Whistling Diesel, I mean, dude, his level of pettiness is what I aspire to be. Because like every once in a while Petty John comes out, but he is just full-time petty Whistling Diesel. I love it. So he did a shop burnout once. It seemed cool. He had a much smaller shop. I have a much bigger shop, which I think should warrant a little bit bigger burnout. So we're going to see. I got to go and get E85 with this thing. So I'm just going to do like a rip a dinger in the shop here, see how smoky you can get, and then I'm going to leave and everyone else has to deal with the smoke.
Anybody in here?
Burnout in the shop.
Hey, I can't see shit out of this thing.
Hey, tell us we want all the smoke.
If you want the smoke, you can come to LS Nasty and get it.
Yo, you actually about pulled a Whistling Diesel though, because you
you
almost
about
hit the wall.
Yeah, no, I felt that. If I didn't watch his videos, I would have stopped. But I was like, he just goes and tears everything up. Might as well just put a little dent in it. God, that thing, there was some serious wheel speed there.
Yeah, there really was.
You had some RPM?
Yeah, that thing was about 6,000 steady in high gear. Converter was just locking up. I mean, look at the trunk. This thing never does this.
Hey, pop
It's
it.
just because they put what's called dry ice.
Yeah. All right, well now I need to go get E85.
Look at.
Ben's like lost. He's like,
What if the fire department came and they're like, oh, no fire, and they do a fire inspection and we get like 98 violations? They're like, is this a drum of methanol? Is this a drum of methanol?
Hey.
Is this a drum of methanol?
Hey, I have a drum of M5 just chilling in the closet at my house.
Is this a drum of M5? Is this a drum of E85?
False. They use our stuff enough. They would let us go.
Yeah, no, we don't keep any of that fuel in the shop. I don't know who would ever do that. We keep that shit in the trailer. So
It's all stored out here.
look, we got a good layer of rubber now.
Is that good? I'm gonna have to get my RC car out now.
Look, this is like a track.
So everyone, this is Jason. You guys seen him around the shop. He's Phil's lackey, essentially.
Wow.
And is that disrespectful? Or is, I mean,
It's very disrespectful.
I think that was an upgrade. God, look at us. It's smoky as shit in here.
Is the video even clear?
It doesn't matter.
No, you can see it. You can.
No, so Jason works at Black Belt Performance, and he is a Honda guy at heart, but
Converting.
Word on the street is he's going to build an LS car. Phil's trying to be like, oh, build a G35.
Building the G35.
I don't agree with that, but he's going with LS, so we got to start somewhere. So
Said he wouldn't sponsor me.
Have you ever ridden in an LS car? And have you ever ridden like a badass V8 car?
No.
Never.
Ranger doesn't count. That was a death trap.
I didn't ride that.
That was Stumpy.
I rode
Wrong
Tahoe.
Stumpy.
His Tahoe was pretty badass.
You rode in this Tahoe? Okay. All right, so we're gonna introduce you. We'll do like some wastegate pulls. The cow on wastegate makes like 750-ish. Air is good. Probably make more than that. Probably make 800 horsepower. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But we're gonna go get some E85s just to get an introduction to the LS world. And if my tires don't pop by the time I get back, I might do another dinger in here. Who knows? I mean, dude. Next step: lift burnout.
No
That's
balls.
dangerous.
Lift burnout. It already got stoppers on the front. Look at it.
I'm down.
That's just a ramp.
Down too. I'm down too. All right, God, it's smoky as hell.
I would.
It's up to you if you want to buckle up. I'm not going to do anything crazy.
All right,
like
cool.
we're not going to go like over the speed limit much. Probably just cruise.
Probably just double it.
Well, I'll explain it to you because I don't think you know, and if people at home don't know. But this was my
First car?
my first car. Well, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I had a V6 one first, and then I traded out.
RS or what?
It was RS.
Okay,
Yeah, I had
okay.
Corsa exhaust on it. The thing was, I mean, it was kind of badass for what it was.
Not to interrupt, but is me hitting this gonna fuck anything up?
No, that's just,
Okay.
the CO2 is off. We're not gonna be using it. We're only gonna do wastegate just because I didn't feel like messing with the boost controller.
Yeah.
So, no, I had the car for as soon as I got it. Like I had my other one which had some stuff done to it, and then I ordered this one because I was working at a Chevy dealership since I was like 14. So when I turned 16, I bought a V6 one, and then when I was 18, I got this one, and then I put like first right out the lot, I put headers on it, cold air intake, and Corsa exhaust. So it was like loud as shit. Put like a little programmer. It was a 6-speed car.
Like the little OBD 2-port?
Yeah.
Oh,
it was,
wow.
dude, I was like a tuner. I was like, imagine like a Honda guy that saved a bunch of money.
Oh, okay.
Is essentially how it was. So then I came down here and I had a cam put in it, and I had like a twin disc clutch in it. It was badass. And then I made a bunch of money one summer caddying and shit. Like I made way too much money. I didn't know what to do with it. So I was like, I want a damn turbo kit. I want a TH400, and I want the exhaust out the side. And RPM Motorsports built me this like badass air-to-air setup. It made like 1,000 horsepower, ran on pump gas
And
all
you
the time.
weren't ready for it.
I wasn't ready for it. Like first time I went to the track, I know it sounds slow, but like first time, like mind you, I went like 1250s with the 6-speed with the cam. First time I go to the track, it goes like a 615, and then after that, I just started racing it more, and then it went like 590s like right out the gate, and then since then we've just gone faster and faster and faster. So, but I daily drove it on this setup. The only difference is now it's got an air-to-water intercooler. Before it was an air-to-air intercooler, but I mean that's like here nor there. It really doesn't change it. And I put a power glide in it. So I went to class. Like this is my only vehicle. So when people are like, it's not a street car, I mean it's got a stock radiator, stock block, stock front accessory, stock intake, stock throttle body. I mean it's like there's crammed.
Does the AC work?
I actually donated the AC compressor to a customer that had his go out because I would never use it. It'd just be in here, but it does have air. It does have air. Yeah, it did work. I can put it all back, but it does have air. But no, I took the AC compressor off and donated it. But
Whatever you do, if it gets sideways, don't grab him.
I'm not.
That's what Stumpy did to me.
no,
I gave-
This motherfucker was
I
like,
gave Stumpy a ride.
no, we're
with
not gonna
me,
go that wild.
And he panic grabbed and grabbed.
well,
me.
before I got in the car, I was like, yo, you know, it was like 4, so like 180, you know.
I'm not gonna.
He can drive.
I pride myself on making good decisions. Now,
You did a burnout in the shop.
financial decisions, that's a whole nother thing. I mean, there's no helping me there, but
Can't disagree with that.
so on wastegate it makes like 750 horsepower.
It's a lot quieter in the car.
Dude, I'm telling you, I daily drove this car for a year and a half. It was my only vehicle. I had a set of 20-inch wheels, and then I had a set of 15 like bigs and littles for going to the track. And I mean, I literally daily drove it. When I had to go to, I took like the GMATs to get into grad school, which I didn't get into. I failed,
Oh, damn.
but
Doesn't matter. Now look at you. You thought.
I'd rather work than go to school, to be honest. It seems to work way better. Instead of paying someone, you can actually make money. But you'll notice it drives quite nice.
So like with the glide, so
That was it. That's low gear,
Yeah.
high gear. That's it.
So
high
you just
gear,
drive and you just shift and then you can just drive forever.
Yeah, and then like now I'm slowing down, so I'll shift back into
Oh,
first.
damn, that was a little aggressive.
It was a little aggressive, yeah. I didn't like when you slow down, you can shift. But yeah, it's not
Like, can you stop in high gear and then put it in low gear? Okay.
You can take off in high gear.
Okay.
It don't matter.
Because this is like,
dude, you gotta think they ran this transmission like a Lincoln, like way back in the day, like 1960 Lincoln. This is like you just put it in drive and it thought it's for you, like you just shifted. So
I was like, because this is what I'm gonna get for mine.
yeah, no, the Glide's definitely the way to go. I went for the Glide because it was the starting line ratio. This thing would like to wheelie really bad, and it has a much better starting line ratio. So, but yeah, I mean, it drives good. It's got a 1-to-1 like high gear ratio.
I've never actually sat in a Camaro.
You can't see shit out of these things.
No, you really can't.
This is literally it. This is what it's like. I mean, I drive it home all the time.
It's not bad.
No.
Pretty quick.
That's wastegate. That's like
Pretty quick.
turned down like 7 or 8 pounds.
What's it make like right there?
700.
700? That's not bad.
That's 700. That's 7 to 750. Probably 750 because the air's really good.
Yeah.
In a 4,200, 4,000 pound car. You know?
I mean, it went fucking straight too. So
Yeah. The car's a really good driving car. I
Yeah.
like it. Runs on pump E85. Like simple setup. It's similar to Bosch U10s, but they're ID 1700s. They're like the expensive kind for no reason. It's got a triple pump system, so it's got like 3 450s. That's it. Power Glide though, I like it. Big transcooler is the only thing you need. So first, like in your opinion, what's it like going from the Honda world to riding in something like this?
well, just that was a lot faster. Like, well, I rode an all-wheel drive car that made like 550, 600 area,
Yeah.
and it was probably equivalent, to be honest.
But this is turned all the way down.
Yeah, this is all the way down, and that was like turned up. Very good.
So we'll go from like a low rolling first
That's
gear.
cool. That's gate.
Huh?
That's gate.
That did pretty bad.
That's pretty
huh?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's wastegate, like turned all the way down. Coolant temp, 180 degrees. Oil pressure, like 60 pounds. I mean, it's just like
Now, how far could you drive this car? Like, could you drive this like on a road trip or like?
the only limiting factor is is heat, your transmission. So if you keep the transmission cool, you'll go wherever. The engine doesn't like with a hood on it. And on a summer day, like
200?
200 degrees. And LS runs at like 210, so 200 degrees is fine.
Pretty aggressive.
That's pretty aggressive.
Yeah. It's fast. I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't like windows up, like sitting at a stoplight, go through a drive-through.
No, I don't know about a drive-through, but
You gotta cut it off to order. Here, thing got a little cam in it. That's it. Radio works. Look at this shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, man.
I mean, you'd be able to listen to that too going down the road. Like, you can.
Oh, I
actually
do.
hear
What do
it.
you think, dude? I got my
I'm about to
USB
say, like,
cord.
You'd be able to hear it.
My
Unlike-
aux cord works. I mean, dude, I got the fries across your eyes. And then when you want to whoop someone's ass, like someone pulls up to you, like CTSV, where like you're like, oh, 700 horsepower should whoop their ass, but I really want to gap them. You crack this open, you flip that switch.
Why does it sound like a fucking like a weapon
Hold on,
system coming on?
Let me turn the CO2 on. So that's more like it's holding dome pressure.
Man, we should have done that on the road.
Your muffin cap would be peeled.
If you understand, you know.